Hey guys, it's V. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Viola. I go by V, and I make a lot of videos about K-pop and just my day-to-day life. First, I wanted to mention that I recently hit 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel, which blows my mind. I can't believe that many of you have found some interest in my videos and have wanted to follow me. It really means a lot to me. Honestly, my goal for my YouTube channel is really just to make videos that people can enjoy and also find comfort in. And yeah, if I can even just, make 100 people feel comforted or smile, that's all that really matters to me. And honestly, I never thought this would happen, especially not this quickly. It's been probably about 3 months since I started posting more or less consistently, so I'm so grateful for all of your support. And now that there are over 100 of you, I figured that not all of you are my friends in real life. In that case, I wanted to make a video to help you guys learn more about me if you want to. So I decided to film a 50 facts about me video, and hopefully you can learn something new about me. Hopefully we have some things in common. That would be really cool. So it was really hard to come up with 50 things about me. I don't think I'm a very exciting person, so it was hard to come up with 50, but I finally did it. With that, let's just get started. So, hi, my name is Viola. If you didn't know, I normally go by V on the internet, which is why my username is v.taeyeon. I've had the nickname V probably since 2004 when I was in the 1st grade. So, sorry Taeyeon, I had that nickname first. I'm the OG V. Everyone always thinks that my bias in BTS is Taeyeon because of my username, but it's actually Jimin. I just wanted a clever Twitter handle that would kind of have some kind of K-pop reference in it, and that was the best that I could think of. And now it's also my YouTube channel name, so yeah. I am 100% German. Everyone in my family is German. My mom was born in Germany, my dad's parents were born in Germany, and 90% of my family still lives there. So as far as I know, I'm like 100% German through and through. I have always loved to draw ever since I was a kid. It's been probably the one hobby that really stuck with me throughout my whole life. My sister actually just sent me this picture maybe a week or two ago of this drawing I did a very long time ago. Clearly loved to draw, clearly was not very good at it. Here's a picture that I drew more or less recently. So you can see I've improved a lot, and it's definitely something I'm very passionate about and enjoy doing. I am an extremely nostalgic person. I am a person who doesn't really like getting into new series or new musical groups or new books. I love to reread old things or listen to old music, or rewatch old TV series just because they remind me of a different time in my life and bring me a lot of nostalgia, and which is why my favorite period of SHINee is like 2009 to 2013, because that's a very special time in my life, which is weird because I was really young, but I love just kind of feeling like I'm transported back into that time. It's crazy. I really like it. It's kind of weird. I really like silence. Talking too much usually exhausts me, and I like it when I can have friends over who I'm comfortable with and we can just kind of sit in silence and do our own thing and just have a good time that way. I feel like sometimes people feel like they always need to be talking when they're in a group, but I think it's nice when you can appreciate that silence and just relax and have a calm environment. I get so anxious about being late to things that sometimes I end up being like at least 20 minutes early to meet friends or to an appointment. I am Scuba Certified, but I have not gone diving in I think 4 or 5 years, which is funny because I actually moved to the East Coast. The ocean is literally right over there, but I have never gone diving in the ocean, just in lakes. I have 4 piercings. They're just 2 in each ear, and I actually got my second holes pierced because of BTS, because of K-pop in general. I just thought it looked really cool. I'm very good at memorizing or remembering really random facts or useless bits of information that aren't going to help me later on in life. In the 9th grade, I memorized the entire periodic table even though I didn't have to, and now I just have that knowledge and I really don't need it. I'm also good at memorizing birthdays, which I guess isn't super useless. I always love being like, oh, I remember your birthday, and it makes the other person really happy. So in that way, I'm glad for my brain, but when it comes to school, I'm so bad at memorizing things. My favorite season is winter. It used to be summer when I was younger, but over the years, I've come to hate summer because I hate humidity. But in the winter, I just find that everything is more peaceful, and I love snow. Snowy weather is my favorite. I live in Canada, so I'm lucky that we do get white winters, and sitting in a cafe studying while it's snowing outside is just one of the best feelings ever, and it's so relaxing. I'm an extremely emotional person. I cry so easily. I will cry really for any reason. If I'm happy, if I'm overwhelmed, if I'm amazed, if I'm angry, frustrated, sad, anything, I'll probably cry. Every movie that I watch, I will probably shed a tear, even if it's not sad. I just get overwhelmed with emotion very often. I fractured my right foot walking downstairs after dance class on St. Patrick's Day 2 years ago. I didn't even fracture my foot dancing. I fractured my foot walking down the stairs, and to this day that haunts me as one of the most stupid things I've ever done in my life, because how lame is it to fracture your foot walking down the stairs? The only tip I can give you is don't text while walking down steep stairs. On the note of dancing, I love learning K-pop dances. I started about a year ago and I'm not super good at it. I am pretty good at memorizing choreography, but I'm bad at making it look good. I think my favorite dances to learn are from ITZY and Blackpink. I don't really listen to their music, but I think their dances are really fun and pretty easy to learn for me. I had extremely long hair for most of my life, and it was about down to my belly button when I decided to just cut it all off in January, and I have not regretted it once, and I never want to grow my hair long again. If you've ever wanted to cut your hair off, here's a sign, just do it. My favorite movie of all time is Your Name by Makoto Shinkai. I think this movie is just a masterpiece, and the story is so unique and it's so beautiful. The animation is incredible. No matter how many times I watch it, I still cry at least 3 times while watching it. I am fluent in 3 languages, so I'm fluent in English, fluent in French, je peux parler français, bien sûr, j'habite au Canada, and I am also fluent in German. So ich habe gesagt, meine Familie kommt aus Deutschland, also ich kann auch Deutsch sprechen. My German's not very good, but it was one of my first languages, so it's in my brain, and in total I've studied 7 languages, so apart from those 3 I just mentioned, I'm probably like a lower intermediate level in Korean. I took Japanese for 1 semester at university, and I'd say I'm probably about beginner level in Swedish, and then I also took 1 semester of Mandarin last year. So needless to say, I really love languages. You can definitely immerse yourself so much more in a country's culture if you know how to speak the language. So I love being able to learn even just a little bit of a language, because it makes me appreciate all these countries in the world, and it also allows me to communicate with more people. The first band I was ever obsessed with was the German group Tokyo Hotel, and I think they're the reason why I am now still super into like alternative music and things that are kind of seen as weird, and I still thank them for that. And I think that was the group that really got me into music and why music is now such a big part of my life. I used to really hate my name. I thought it was weird. I never met anyone with my name, so I was like, why am I named this? It's so odd. But over time, I've come to love it. I think it's really unique, and it's honestly cool to not really know anyone with the same name as you. It makes you feel kind of special. And this is a total side tangent, but bonus fact, there's one episode of Junghyun's Blue Night where he plays a song called Vieja Viola. It's a Spanish song, I believe, and in that episode he actually says my name because he's talking about the song. So not really my name, but he's saying my name.
Vieja Viola 였습니다. 오래된 비올라라는 뜻이네요.
And hearing that when that aired was literally the coolest thing, and I was just really happy that I could hear my favorite artist say my name. Yeah. I love playing video games. I have ever since I was young, and my favorite genre specifically are JRPGs, or Japanese role-playing games. My favorite game of all time is Chrono Cross, followed by Okami, which is not a JRPG, but that was one of the first games I ever played and I love it. And I also really love Final Fantasy. My favorites probably being Final Fantasy X, 15, and 7. It's so hard to choose when there are so many of them, but I'm gonna say those 3. I am an executive for my university's anime club. I am the social media coordinator. On that note, my favorite anime of all time is Soul Eater. I watched it first when I was 11. They really did it dirty with that ending, but it has a special place in my heart, and I think I will always consider it my favorite, and I watch it about once a year, I think. My favorite YouTuber right now is CDogVA. I love binge watching Trash Taste, and I love all the guys on there. But I think Connor's videos are super unique and super cool. I love the deep dives he does into Japan's culture, and you get to see things that you normally wouldn't about Japan, and I think it's super interesting. My favorite time of day is sunset, when the sky is just a bunch of different colors. But what makes it even better is when the moon is rising at the same time, or if the moon is already up in the sky. I think that's just the perfect combination and the most beautiful time of day. And I have hundreds upon hundreds of pictures of the sky and of the moon on my camera roll, and I probably take pictures of the sky every single day. My friend told me that my aura is purple, and once Taeyeon said that someone also told him that his aura is purple. I don't think that's a coincidence, but you can decide for yourself. I have so many freckles, and I actually have freckles on my arm here in the shape of the constellation Cassiopeia. Used to hate my freckles, but now I think they're really pretty and really cool. When I was 4 years old, my sister slammed my finger in her bedroom door. She does not remember this, but I remember it because it was a traumatic event for me. And it permanently damaged my nail bed. My finger used to be like black almost. It was so dark. It's definitely faded over the years. My parents always told me that it would be gone by the time I was married, so I'm wondering if it's like a timer that when it's gone I'm gonna be getting married, or maybe it'll never be fully gone and I'll stay single forever. When BTS World, the mobile game, came out, I played it every single day for over a year. I don't know how I did that. I was very dedicated to the game. I don't really play it that much anymore, and I haven't finished it, but maybe I will one day. Last month I got my first ever tattoo, and it's dedicated to Taeyeon, and now I kind of want to get a tattoo for every SHINee member. When I was like 3 years old, I fell and hit my head on our TV stand and cut open the area above my eyebrow and had to get my skin glued shut. Never gotten stitches, but I have gotten my face glued together. Luckily, or unluckily, it did not leave a scar. Kind of want to look like a cool anime protagonist, but you can't tell. Like a lot of people probably are, I am addicted to boba, and my favorite is probably jasmine green tea with tapioca and aloe vera. I've been to 10 different countries approximately on 3 different continents. So I've obviously been to North America because I've lived here the majority of my life. I've been to Central America, which I guess does not count as South America. And I've been to Europe, and I've been to Africa. I went to Tunisia for like a few hours one time. Don't remember that much, but I've been to Africa. The top countries that I want to travel to one day are South Korea, Japan, Sweden, Estonia, and China, and also Iceland. I am currently studying economics at university, and I have no idea what I'm going to do with my degree once I graduate. Because of SHINee, I'm obsessed with the color Pearl Aqua. It's actually been my favorite color for a very long time, and now I collect items in that color. If I need something new, or not even new, and it comes in that color, I'm gonna buy it in that color. And honestly, seeing my collection of Pearl Aqua items makes my brain happy and gives me a bit of serotonin, so honestly, it is worth it. I also collect K-pop albums, and I have an embarrassing amount of them. I probably have over 50 now, and I'm running out of shelf space. Over the course of my life, I've had 3 dogs, and they are my favorite animal, and one day I want to have a dachshund. After I graduate, I want to live in Asia for a while, probably South Korea, and maybe teach English and just immerse myself in a different culture. I've only lived in North America and Europe, so I want to experience a culture that is completely different from what I was raised in. When I like something, I get obsessed with it. I'm a very passionate and like determined person, so if I get interested in something, you bet I'm gonna put all of my energy and time into it. If it's like a hobby or activity, I'm gonna try to become the best at it that I can be. That's why I've been studying Korean for 2 years, because I am very passionate about it and want to improve. And then if it's something like a K-pop group like SHINee, I am going to invest a lot of time into them as well. When I like something, I really like it. I've been told by my friends that I'm very chill and that I am very relaxing to be around and have a calming presence. And I think those are some of the nicest things people have ever said to me. And I think the best compliment I've ever gotten is that I look like Taeyeon, specifically in Never Gonna Dance Again Act 2. I think Taeyeon is one of the most beautiful people on the planet, and to have someone tell me, hey, I think you look like Taeyeon, just unreal, amazing, thank you. I can play the kazoo. In 1 second. My kazoo. This honestly sounds like an announcement for an emergency. I'm not gonna play that anymore. I don't want to annoy my neighbors. But yes, I bought a kazoo so I could play Beautiful Tonight by Jonghyun. My favorite kind of flower is the skeleton flower, and they're actually native to the Appalachians, which is very near to where I live, so I'm gonna try growing some myself. I love candles and I collect them. My favorite kind of candles are Yankee candles and woodwick candles, and I have so many of them. I read somewhere that scent is like the #1 way to be reminded of memories, so I think that's why I like them, because they remind me of specific times in my life and give me nostalgia. Much like Taeyeon, I have magic hands and I am notorious for dropping, breaking, or losing things. I have hundreds, maybe not hundreds, but I have a lot of lip balms and hair ties around me at all times because I know I'm gonna lose them and need backups all the time. Somehow I have not cracked my new phone though. I'm not gonna jinx myself though. Because I rode horses for 9 years and also did ballet as a kid, I have incredibly good posture when I stand and walk that people have told me that I have the best posture they have ever seen. Fun fact. I guess that's all this video is about. It's about fun facts. So yeah, apparently I have very good posture, which is good, I guess. When I was 3 years old, I had so many traumatic things happen to me between the ages of like 3 and 4, but this one was just me being completely stupid. I was living in Germany at the time with my grandparents. I remember this vividly. Traumatic experience. And I was playing, as kids do, and I got a bead stuck up my left nostril, and I was just like, oh crap, I don't know how to get that out. And my nose was just gushing blood and I didn't notice. So #1, I scared the crap out of my grandma. 2, I had to go to the doctors to get the bead taken out of my nose. And that was the day I ruined my life forever, because ever since then I get nosebleeds from the side of my nose all the time. Just chronically. Eating dinner, nosebleed. Working out too hard, which I guess makes sense, nosebleed. Trying to sleep, nosebleed. Middle of the night while sleeping, I will get nosebleeds. That hasn't happened in a long time though, luckily. Yeah. I was not the smartest kid, and now I'm cursed. I kind of almost feel like a male anime character, getting nosebleeds at very inconvenient times. However, not for the reasons that they do. Okay, moving on. Right, and I think that is all of them. Hopefully that was 50. Hopefully I didn't miss any, but I hope this was somewhat enlightening, and I hope you got to know me a little bit better. What I've learned from this is that I was a really stupid kid, and I've just been enjoying myself doing stupid things, and I still haven't outgrown that, obviously. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you have some interesting or random facts that you want to share about yourself, leave them in the comments. I'd love to read them, and also let me know if we have anything in common. I would love to know as well. If you are one of my friends in real life, I hope you got to learn something new about me as well. Yeah, and with that, that will be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I just want you all to know that I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day, and I will see you soon. Bye.